on one end, and Reeves comes back on the other end and knocks in a three.
Travis Ware, Antetokounmpo, and one. Felix pushing pace. Antetokounmpo running the floor, puts it in.
Tough finish by Antetokounmpo, and this is the pace that they want to play. That, he just flashed in the paint. No one stopped him. Easy bucket for him, which you can't let him roam free. And here, I mean, this is a strong move. He doesn't have a big frame.
Antetokounmpo pulls it out, barrels in, and throws it down.
They're down. And there, Brown tries to take a charge, and although he was there just wasn't enough contact. It's how big Chad Brown is trying to take that charge on Antetokounmpo. Another one. He's living up there.
Antetokounmpo a long pass, gets it back. What a connection.
Beautiful setup by Horton Tucker. Because 1, 2, 3. Because he, you know, they take long strides. And Reeves wanted no parts of that. Beautiful. Made everything difficult for him, and he hasn't scored since. And you got to throw this up to him and give him an easy one. They're doing everything they can to make it a difficult shot, so Antetokounmpo either has to pass it out of the double or make a shot on the perimeter. And here, he's going to get an easy one. We're going back. Here, great job of getting in the passing lane and getting a steal. He slows down so much that the defense
really well against the Lakers in 2 previous games, averaging 23 and 10. Where Antetokounmpo with his first points as a visiting player here in this arena. Averages about 15 per game on the season. Reggie Hearn from deep. And right away, George Gallinopoulos wants a timeout, just barely over 2 minutes. Gabe Vincent for the league lead in three-pointers made, misses his first attempt from deep. As Hearn with an alley-oop and a one-handed finish from Kostas. Norvell. And the pass deflected. Matthias and Antetokounmpo wrestling for it, and the Lakers have it. Norvell, the lefty, and he hits. Remember, this is a shorthanded group tonight. No Josh Reeves, he's with the Mavs. Nate Mason dealing with a little bit of a shoulder ding. The drive. Kostas there with the rejection, and here come the Lakers. Caroline. And Kostas down the lane, the bucket and the foul.
Block.
And then speaking of downhill, Kostas giving the Lakers a 5-point lead. He'll go to the line when we come back. And here he is getting the steal. Lead pass onto Antetokounmpo, look out. And Coach G wants a timeout. Booker breaking it down. Fields breaking down Antetokounmpo, but then Antetokounmpo recovers of the block. And then Horton Tucker the other way. I think he tried to dunk it, lost it.
You know, on any team, but Reggie Hearn is a shooter. He's, you know, leading the G League in three-point percentage. You got to know that these guys, certain guys are looking to shoot the basketball. Full court press, making them have to work for it.
Sure, he's averaging 15 and has 15 tonight. So 3 games against the Lakers. Second night of a back-to-back, and they're just firing on all cylinders. Antetokounmpo, right-handed finish.
Norvell, pull up from the free throw line is good. Here, Jackson. Drop off to Antetokounmpo for the lane. He was 24. He volleyball sets it into the net.
I love this attitude, this effort they're bringing out here right now.
Stockton passed on to Antetokounmpo for the lay-in. Very briefly, back in the Blake Griffin era of the Clippers. Stockton short, Antetokounmpo follow and one.
Pretty much out there right now. You can see him, he's diving and still keeping his hands. Just really excited to see what I'm seeing here thus far.
Jumps in and forces the turnover.
just making things happen.
Norvell Jr. finger rolls it in. About halfway through this second quarter. Lakers doing some damage with Antetokounmpo.
That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of talk after going in that Southbay Lakers locker room, but I'm sure Coach Corbett Carr would make it happen.
Stockton. Nice look down to Antetokounmpo. Pierre Jackson will start the second half with Antetokounmpo on the floor. An early lay-in for Zach Norvell Jr.
The little things, yeah, that would eat at you as a player when you get so close to any milestone like that.
And he's still the all-time leading scorer. Antetokounmpo a flush. One of the leading rebounders in the G League. I've had a ton of those today. Here's an and one opportunity. Zach Norvell Jr.
Extremely hard.
Loose, Antetokounmpo comes away with it. Two-game West Coast swing. Selden, lob, Antetokounmpo.
They come out in a little trap press out of the timeout to throw off the hustle, and it works.
Yep, that's the amazing coaching you're talking about right there.
Woo! How about that? Woo! Woo! Kostas.
See the players flying around, Mr. Kostas Antetokounmpo talking about flying, two-hand slam.
Horton Tucker nearly threw it away. Allen keeps it alive. Antetokounmpo, the one-hand slam. Tucker to get the rebound. Lakers and hustle tied up midway through the second quarter. Antetokounmpo and one for the big man.
Leading this team back into the lead now, 43.
The Lakers last played a home game. Colin Jefferson nowhere to go. The defense continues to start the third. This time it was Kostas.
That's the time I never wanted to walk back to that bench.
Yeah, I bet. Jackson dishes. That's the way to do it. Beautifully executed between Jackson and Kostas.
That's okay. Let's see what the Southbay Lakers can do on their possession. Oh, can they do it without a turnover?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Herbie's had 18 in both of the games against South Bay. 18 points, 8 rebounds in the first. As Antetokounmpo goes right at him, and with that foul, Kevin's got to let Antetokounmpo lay it in. Inside Horton Tucker, his first touch. Devin Hall, the defense, forces the pass. Antetokounmpo back to Taylor. He lobs it up to Kostas, and he throws it down with two hands. Gaddy through the legs now. Leaves it for Herbie, and there's a wide open alley. And oh, Antetokounmpo closed that door in a hurry and threw that one out of play. Burton knocked down the two-point free throw. He has 9.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Inside, Kostas gets loose for a two-handed slam. It's Marcus Allen. He'll size up, dishes out, corner. Felix three, long, but right in the hands of Antetokounmpo, who catches it and flushes it. Antetokounmpo still out there with 12 and 14. Hadn't seen Kaycock in a while. He finished with 32 and 11. Antetokounmpo challenged Alexander Courtney. I hadn't seen that before.
It's a strong move.
Yeah.
Attacks middle, spins, finishes with the right hand.
Another jump shot from Metu and another miss. Reggie Hearn gathers the rebound, kicks out to David Stockton. Goes through transition, nice dump off pass to Antetokounmpo, and you have a 6-0 start for the home team. Second most triples in the G League ever. You know who's first here in South Bay. Kostas trying to get some action inside. Kostas able to hit off the glass. Through the contact there. They've got a 2-point lead at 18-16. Kostas attempts the ball fake. And gets all the way to the rim. Metu didn't have a chance on that one. How about Kostas?
Yes, rumble, stumble, kick, then go up and lock it down with a two-hand throw. With the score right now, Lakers 18 and the Spurs 18.
At the top of the broadcast, this will be the last game of NBA or G League basketball that you see in a little while. Antetokounmpo scores again at the rim. Man, it's been tough to contain. Already 8 points. Leading us with a series of dunks.
Yes, talk about playing. I've been calling every game this year, and I hadn't seen that move.
And starts off this second quarter with a 6-0 run. Antetokounmpo gathers the ball, dives into the paint, and finishes at the rims. And that's how they want to start their third quarter of basketball. Here's a kick-out pass to Hearn in the corner. In the paint, Antetokounmpo tries to go right over Metu, and he's able to score. Stockton kicking over to Reggie Hearn. And there's Horton Tucker. Antetokounmpo went up and puts it back. He got that basketball up so quickly. And Kenyon. Felix. Little spin move to the baseline. Beautiful handoff to Antetokounmpo, and that was an easy bucket for Kostas.
Motley, one of the two-way players for the Clippers. The other one is Amir Coffey, who comes off the bench. Antetokounmpo, 7 on the shot clock. Look out. Big train coming through. Jackson, ball fake. Kicks back out to Kostas. Matt Kenyon getting the spot start. Feeds it inside with pick and roll.
Yeah, I mean, 60% from the floor. It's hard to defend the line, but they're at the same time, they're a gritty ball club, and so they can make things happen. Playing a small lineup, big lineup, and the shooters are starting to knock the shots down. Elbow flying, wasn't even a drop step move, but just like bang, Debo style from the old movie Friday.
Wanted a foul, didn't get it, but a good job. Here Jackson has the hot hand and the leading scorer for Southbay with 11. The kick back to Antetokounmpo for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Kostas.
Take what the defense is giving him. The inside-outside shots has been there for him. He had 9 points.
Back out to the largest lead of the game for the Lakers. Trying to add to it. Reggie Hearn does. Beautiful ball movement. Stockton driving, floating, got hit from behind, and Kostas, the tip follows slam. This Allen out to Selden for 3. Kostas keeps it alive on the offensive glass. Selden calling for it back. No look inside as Kostas finishes strong. Excuse me, for the Clippers, 19 points on 7 of 12 shooting on assignment from the Clippers. And Kostas Antetokounmpo goes right at the rim.
5 seconds, you got time to get another dribble in.
Kostas the rejection. Got the best of James Palmer Jr.
You have a good point, and she has a good point too.
And one opportunity for Antetokounmpo.
Interior pass, drop pass right there, but the concentration with that left hand finish. Once again, great catch, finish without committing a charge foul.
Jackson being harassed, gets the ball back, fakes the pass, now out to Antetokounmpo, steps behind the line, knocks down the 3. Trying to cut into it.
They're trying to make things happen right now, but they're still finding themselves down.
Leaks into the corner. Horton Tucker will drive. And no call. Antetokounmpo will clean it up.
83 Warriors, Lakers 76.
The last time these two teams played, 38 points. And there's a turnover for the Clippers. Not starting off good as Antetokounmpo gets up, gets the slam dunk. All cylinders. You can see right there, that's a play just staying active, staying in the passing lane. And you can see the Lakers get to the cup as Antetokounmpo gets the flush. Now, if you're the Clippers, this is not the start that you were looking for. Coming out, one's open. Palmer Jr. is the guy you want to get the rock to. Couldn't get that one to go down. The Clippers are getting their opportunities. Great pass right there as Antetokounmpo finds Jackson and Coach Brian Adams. You're getting the offensive opportunities you want, but you have to make sure you capitalize. Nice play right there as Antetokounmpo gets down. The Clippers are getting the shots they want, but it's just the offensive glass. They are not being able to get that. As Antetokounmpo gets down low, slammer jammer. That's what you don't want to have shots like that in the cup so easy. And there's a turnover. You can see the pressure. And here he is. Antetokounmpo throws it down again. If you're going to allow him in the play before that, that's what you want to have if you're the Clippers. Continue to pressure and put pressure on this Lakers team. If Antetokounmpo throws it down, nice play right there. But that was just at the glass and couldn't get that one to go down. And look at, they set up Antetokounmpo, and that's a quick 4-0 run for that young man. These teams have one speed, and it is fast. Look at that. Look at that. Throw it up, lay it up. And I told you earlier in the game, if you're going to set Antetokounmpo up like that all night, if you're the Southbay Lakers, turn a little short on that. And Motley, this is what I love about the Clippers. The big men can run the ball. What a cleanup by Antetokounmpo. He's one of those guys. He is such a rim protector, and getting to the cup and flying and gliding through the air. And this Clippers brand has grown so much out here in the 3 years. Great pass right there. And good shot as Antetokounmpo gets a shot. 0.7 seconds to go. That should just about do it in the ball game.
Of LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, respectively. Sierra Canyon took it handily, but Alex Antetokounmpo did score his 1,000th career point. There's another triple for South Bay. It belongs to Zach Norvell Jr. Shayok from deep, too strong, pulled in by another G League veteran, Reggie Hearn. Hearn lays it off for Antetokounmpo, who flushes it.
1 times per game, and they gave it up 26 last time out. That led to 44 points.
Strong take for Kostas Antetokounmpo.
It was unselfish to a fault, unfortunately.
Allen going right at Koumadji, the follow for Kostas. Ford and Norvell both got each of those guys to 11 points, the first two to double figures this afternoon, and a nice finish for Antetokounmpo in the paint. Jordan Caroline out of Nevada dishes it off. Antetokounmpo with authority.
He's been fun to watch.
And that's fun to watch, the lob for Kostas. Koumadji was ejected for 2 technicals, and Taylor Horton-Tucker went out with an injury for South Bay. Brownridge at the end of the third, it got a piece by Antetokounmpo. Brownridge swatted away by Kostas.
How about a nice block shot for Antetokounmpo?
And on the other end, he gets the bucket. Some life for South Bay. Ingram steps into a deep 3. The putback slam for Kostas Antetokounmpo.